Hello and welcome to Mystics and Mistakes. Hopefully we can entertain you. Tonight I'm sitting in the DM's chair because everyone else is on vacation.
Yay.
And in universe, having decided to go out on the town, you've met this fellow at the bar. Would you like to describe your character?
My character's name is Kilmar, and he is a dwarf druid. For as long as he's known, he was a kid in a forest, and he grew up with the forest. And now he's here in a bar for some reason. Nature finds a way to bring people together.
Is he clothed?
Yes.
Mostly.
Okay.
Somewhat.
You mentioned previously.
Anyway, you find him at the medieval equivalent of whatever the poker table would be.
I'd like to say I'm drinking a lot as I'm doing this.
Roll me a con save.
Oh boy. I gotta look at my constitution now. Yeah, it won't
You
matter.
are incredibly sloshed, my friend. You can't see straight. And suddenly these two are next to you. You're not quite sure how they got there, but they're there now.
Hey.
Which is what it sounds like in his head. From your end, it comes out as more sort of a...
I'm sorry, are you alright?
No, man. What am I doing here?
Roll me another con save, please.
Oh boy.
Don't take his wallet.
I'm not a thief.
Or take his
I believe that's a 9.
You like gold.
Yeah, what's your con?
I like being paid.
Yeah, it's a 9.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're about to stumble until a glove on a surprisingly long and limber arm comes over and catches you.
Okay.
Now, do watch yourself, friend. Give me a perception check.
Oh, I have.
You guys can assist on this if you want.
I have
we'll see.
perception. So when
Well,
it
that
says
just makes him give it.
when it says +4, I
assisting
actually
is
have
good.
+4 to perception.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So that's a 6.
You have advantage. You can roll again.
Yeah.
We're assisting.
I have advantage.
Well, no,
They're
we're
assisting, so
yeah.
you get advantage on that.
Sweet. I'm gonna not suck. Hopefully, that's a 10 that time. God.
That is a very well-dressed man, you think. You hope.
I hope. Okay.
Do we see who this man is?
A tall, finely dressed elf has just caught your drunken friend from falling and is now helping him back into his chair. Gentlemen, can I deal you in?
Hey, don't be wussies. I can take both of you on.
Are we talking
What I
about
believe your
fights?
drunk friend is trying to say is,
Oh, we don't have no idea who this guy is.
what your drunk person you just met is trying to say is, it's a friendly game. There's no need to be worried.
I'll kill both of you.
I'm sure you will. Pets you on the shoulder, kind of like a parent petting a child on their shoulder.
What are we gambling for here?
Friendly stakes. Bit of cash here, bit of cash there.
My life.
Well, I'm
Not,
If he's putting his life on the
not
line,
anymore.
we're in.
The bar patron seems to get a bit iffy about that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. This is money then.
I like the sound of that.
I'm game.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Yeah, right.
So he deals you all out. I need you each to make. I guess that'd be an intelligence.
Would it be intelligence or perception?
Intelligence?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I'm thinking either intelligence or charisma or performance.
I'll do
I
intelligence.
have
I got a 4.
intelligence, so
You got a 4?
I got a 21.
I got an 11. 11.
You both. How much did you bet, by the way?
Oh, I would have bet all of the money I have, which is like 10 gold.
10 gold.
That's so sad.
26.
Spent all of it on booze. What can I say?
AJ, the pot of the first round goes to you.
How much money is that?
Their money plus another 5 gold.
Hey.
How many did you put on?
10 gold.
You?
So
26.
36. So 41.
Hey, Mr. Fancy Elf Man, can I get another loan?
I'm sorry, but you'll have to ask your friends here.
Hey, guys. I have no more money. Can I have a loan?
I'm afraid I just lost quite a bit of gold. I would not be willing to give it to...
Now, you are perfectly willing to stay and watch, but as the time is, friend, you're out.
Okay, I'd like to slump over passed out.
Can I use your pencil?
Roll me another con save.
Oh, okay. Roll poorly, please. I never thought I'd say that. 7.
This feels different.
Okay.
This feels almost cold
So,
as you pass out.
oh, okay. So it's a weird passing out.
Yeah.
Do I notice?
No, I mean, you can try with an Arcana check, but it's going to be pretty high.
So it's not a.
I do have an Arcana.
Because I have a thing in poison, so would I notice? if
It's an
a
Arcana
poison?
check.
Arcana? Okay. Yeah, I can just make that.
What'd you get?
I got a
19.
9.
Modified.
Something about the way he slumped over. You don't think too much about it, but it seemed off.
You said I got 45 gold.
Are we sure he's okay? I like to say that to the elf, too.
Oh, your friend there? Looks like the lights in the big city got to him. Which you can insight check if you want.
I would like to.
Go for it.
I don't know this man. I'm pretty suspicious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seems kind of rapey.
Wisdom. So that's a 12.
Yeah, this man is bullshitting. You're not quite sure what his angle is or if he's even directly involved, but he is hard bullshitting you.
Can I open a drink and smell it? I don't want to. I want to.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
you
I want to
wanna-
examine the bottle.
You want a knowledge check for like poisons or anything like
yeah,
that?
I want to now just check for poison.
Go for it.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm going to
Yeah.
keep my eye on him.
Since I'm a druid. Nope, never mind. You know what? I have nothing of the sort. Continue.
You would think you'd have some sort of chemical resistance or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Elves have something like that because we can't be knocked unconscious.
I have
with,
dwarven resilience
poisons,
if that would do
but-
anything.
Read
Maybe
me the
you.
description if you got it.
Well, we
I
got-
don't got it.
elves don't
I'll look
sleep.
for it. Just
Oh, do you have, like,
continue.
So we can't.
summation?
Therefore, we can't be
No.
put
Yeah.
to
I
sleep
have no clue.
because we don't
Well,
sleep.
in that case, I'll bring you back pretty soon, but for now, we can just say you're out.
Yeah, I'll look up dwarven resilience. Well,
What'd you get?
Nat 20.
The drinks aren't, like, tampered in any way.
Okay.
How? Now we can sit here pointing fingers, and he like does that thing where like he flicks a card out of nowhere, or we can play
What are we playing for?
a friendly game.
I'm afraid I'll have to sit this one out for a bit.
Absolutely fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have advantage on saving throws against poison if I've been poisoned.
I mean, you can roll.
Okay. Have I?
Is
I
it a
can actually
poison?
do this?
You are totally allowed to roll.
Okay.
I'm feeling that will make no difference.
You probably
it
won't.
won't.
You're awake.
Oh, I'm
Oh!
awake.
Oh.
Bolts upright.
God.
You actually feel surprisingly sober at this point. Like your system's been
That
washed
surprised
out
me.
somehow.
Yeah, that's kind of.
So I feel better.
I wouldn't say you feel better, but you don't feel drunk.
Okay.
My friend, are you all right?
Yeah, you just kind of slumped over, and now you look kind of rejuvenated.
I don't know. I'm very confused.
Is this normal for patrons of this establishment to have reactions like this?
Many things can happen on the gambling table, my friend.
Can I like take my drink and sniff it a little bit?
Absolutely. No, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's definitely something's wrong with it. You're not sure what, but it's you think,
Okay.
you hope.
I hope so.
So he thinks there's something wrong with the drink, but he
I know there's nothing wrong
knows
with the
there's
drink.
nothing wrong with the drink.
Mm-hmm.
Because 22.
Can I perception check this elf? That is a 17. 18.
And what are you, just straight up investigation?
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's not using any devices or poisons or weapons.
He's not even casting anything.
That'd be an Arcana check. That would be something separate.
I can make one
Okay.
of those.
Go for it. Go for it.
14.
All right. You don't see anything
Like at all, or like
at all. At all.
like I'm blind?
I mean, no, like you see, but you don't see him like
Okay.
casting anything.
I was like,
or like weaving any symbols
Okay.
or saying anything.
do I know if I'm being charmed?
That'd be another Arcana check.
Okay.
I love how this game hasn't even started yet. We just keep rolling dice.
After Marcus's mind bullshit, we're all a little on edge.
I'd like to just kind of push myself away from the table and get up.
You can't stand up.
Oh.
Now, I'm sorry, that's not how the game works, son.
I would like to get out of the table.
You are perfectly welcome to.
So
You
I
are,
am
you are
able.
fully able to.
Am I able to?
Yes.
And do I witness him trying to get up, but failing?
Yeah, totally. He looks like he's trying to move, but his legs aren't responding.
Why can't he
Now,
move?
that's
I'm very confused.
quite unfortunate. He holds up a small vial and shakes it slightly. You start to feel nauseous. See, your friend gambled in, he lost. And now I have a certain sway over him. We could sit here pointing out fingers all night, or you could do a job for me for your friend's soul.
What job?
I mean, we don't really know this guy.
My soul. What?
And of like this, if we score, we get paid real well.
Them's the breaks,
I
kid.
think he might
I
just
don't
give
like
us his
this.
soul. And if we fail, he
But
gets
see, that's
our
funny
soul.
because I like it very much.
Key
I can
is
tell.
we're gonna have to outsmart it.
He chuckles, and you can almost hear like a note of sandpaper behind his chuckle.
Oh.
What's to say? Just taking. What's to keep him from taking his soul back from you?
See, that wouldn't be in the rules.
Well, considering I'm also not able to move my legs, that kind of stopped me.
That's fair.
Yeah, see, it's a potent little enchantment.
What's the job?
Now,
And we're not accepting anything until we know all the details.
he snaps his fingers, and all of the cards on the table disappear. I'm on a perfectly legitimate business, and I've been having men disappear, and I want you to find out why.
You know, you could have just asked us that. You didn't have to steal a person's soul.
Kind of a dick move.
I like being persuasive.
I guess. I mean, gold
And it
works
worked,
just fine.
didn't it?
I mean, we haven't
you
accepted
will be
anything.
handsomely compensated, my friend. You can be sure of that.
How much?
Ah!
How did he make the
What's the
cards
point
disappear?
of doing some good if you don't get paid for it?
Now that's a trade secret, friend.
That's fair.
What trade? What? I'm very confused at this point.
Be 30 gold now for each of you. More on your return.
You have any leads that we could follow up on?
Yeah, looks like most of them have been heading to the sewers.
Damn, the soup.
Yeah, that was kind of why I figured I wanted to have an ace in my pocket.
Are we allowed to bring him with? He looks useful.
I mean, it is
Very
his soul on the line. I would assume you want to come along,
Yes,
son.
yes.
What,
very
what,
much.
what happens if he dies with his soul in that little jar?
Oh, he can't die.
He can't die?
His body can be destroyed or incapacitated, but shakes the vial again. In his current state, he cannot die.
Can
All
you
right,
just
I
keep
will.
that?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
That is how some
That is
do it.
not cool.
Here's the thing. You
I'm
can,
immortal. Of course it's cool.
you can keep your gold for me, for my share. I just want you to teach me that enchantment.
That'd be revealing trade secrets, son.
What trade?
Perfectly legitimate business.
What kind of perfectly legitimate business?
A perfectly
steals
legitimate
souls?
one.
I don't want to know.
You probably don't.
I think the sewers would be better at this point.
So you can't
Maybe.
teach me that enchantment.
Oh, I could, but I won't.
I mean, that's fair. It's a secret.
Look, guys, we could be arguing all day
Or you could be
and
helping
not
your
get
friend.
paid, or we
Oh,
could
he's-
save his soul.
he's not in it to
and
save his
go
soul, he just wants the
into
money.
The sewers.
Yeah, I kind of maybe just want to gamble a little bit more. I get the money too, right?
You don't get the money unless the job is complete.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Well, it's his soul.
I'd
I
like to
guess
try
we're
standing
going.
up again.
You fine.
Oh, okay.
Perfectly willing to.
Perfect.
You just feel a weird weight on your shoulders.
Oh.
Wait,
that's
so
not right.
say, if I were to stab him,
Oh, his body can be destroyed, but his physical well-being, that's
Right.
for me to control.
Try it.
wait, so
Stab
if I
me.
stabbed him using that bottle, could you like regenerate his body?
Try it.
Could.
Stab me.
Probably won't.
Do it.
I mean, it would probably help with this job if we just
Yeah,
use
it
him
might
as a
also
meat
constitute
shield.
as what we call a waste of resources.
I'd like to hold up my arm and say, stab me. Try it.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Now, just because you can't die doesn't mean it won't hurt.
Oh. You know
Idiot.
what? Yeah, that's probably a fair point.
Anyways, could you point us to the nearest sewer entrance?
That away.
Wait.
Points to a drunk guy in the street, where vomiting next to a manhole. I mean, that is the closest entrance.
That's
Is there like a
disturbing.
worker
Oh, no.
entrance?
Hey, it's a manhole.
Manholes are worker entrances.
In a build like is there like a filter system like building or
Dude, it's a
Probably.
hole that
It's a
people shit in.
sewer.
I don't think there's any
Maybe. Don't know
normal
where it
way
is.
to get into.
Unless they've
You
got
asked, friend, you asked for the closest entrance, and I gave it to you.
I say we just go and do it.
I'm willing to go, and I start walking towards the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Have fun, y'all.
feel like this
You
is
look
a
back and he's
trap.
gone.
What?
Can I roll to see if he forgot the bottle?
You can.
Goddamn trade secrets.
17.
Yeah, no, there's no trace of this man.
Okay.
Is my drink still there?
Yes, all like the table is still there, just he's gone and the cards are gone.
Okay, I'd like to take a drink that I wasn't drinking out of as I walk out.
I'm going
You'd
to
have to buy a new drink.
Not worth my time.
Anyway, so you head towards. Do you head towards the drunken fellow in front of the?
I'm already doing that.
I'd like to.
30 okay, but sewers for 30 gold and a stranger.
I would like to look around for animals.
You
while they're
opted out of your gold.
No, because he wouldn't teach me the secret, so I take the gold. The
He
thing
did say more on your return.
Yeah.
That's just sort of
Oh yeah.
a payment of trust, as it were. As I have money for you. You're just not getting all of it now.
Think about it like this. We didn't have 30 gold beforehand and no job. Now we have a job, potentially doing some good, and 30 gold.
Could I,
Innocent people
could
aren't
I look around
disappearing.
for
I guess
like
we can
any
go.
animals, like a rat or something?
Absolutely.
Cool. I'd like to look around.
Yeah, please.
When is this? Is
12.
this a
Yeah,
prologue?
no, I mean, you see
It's like a-
some animalistic residents, a few kobolds, a few aarakocras going to and from the bar, but no fauna or anything. At least not up here.
Well.
You guys still haven't technically gone in yet.
I'm gonna, as we get near the manhole, can I push him? Yeah.
Also, is the drunk guy done?
That I was just gonna say, as you approach the drunk guy, he sort of slumps over.
Oh,
See-
well, that's pleasant.
Perception to see if he's okay.
Go for it. Go
fair.
for it. He's alive.
Okay.
I wouldn't question it too much. It happens.
I'll just like push him over to the side then.
I'm gonna put him in the recovery position so he doesn't drown.
Yeah,
in
that's probably a good idea.
Probably smart.
No, I don't.
What'd you roll?
That's a 4.
I'd like to
On an
assist.
unconscious body, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to be too much of a
Can we try to
stickler for
wake
that.
him up?
If you want to.
Just leave him.
This might be an NPC we could get.
He's drunk on the ground.
So were you a couple minutes
That's
ago.
a fair point. You know what? Go ahead and wake him up.
14, which is pretty good.
Nope.
Nope.
Dude's out like a rock.
What do we add? What would we add to that?
I would assume that'd be performance against his con.
Yeah. All right.
I'd like to look down the hole. And
So you move the manhole cover?
yes.
No, it's not like I'm just.
Yeah. So
Stop. You violated the law.
do you have to roll for that?
Yeah, but
Strength roll.
you don't see anything. No, I mean, I will straight tell you that is a pretty low requirement for that one, and you don't see. It doesn't smell particularly pleasant, but it looks like a dark, gross sewer entrance.
It,
All right.
How far down is it?
Yeah.
A few feet.
Okay.
Oh, that's the case.
Like
how
there is a ladder, but you could jump down and theoretically not get hurt.
So I look down the manhole
Like
for a few
manhole
seconds.
size.
I
Okay, I'm gonna have
grab
a
your
little trouble
shoulder.
fitting down there. I'm a dwarf.
Don't jump.
Stucky.
And we're sending
You can
the
fit.
meat shield first.
It's
Like-
dwarf size?
Maybe a Goliath
He's even
would have
vulnerable
trouble
currently,
fitting down
okay.
there,
so-
but and even
Not
then they probably just
necessarily.
have to hold their arms next to
Besides,
their
he might
sides.
not
You'll
be
be fine.
I'll be fine.
all for that.
It's
Hey,
his-
drunk man,
Yes?
are you willing to go down the hole first?
Sure, why not?
I mean, it's his soul.
I take a step back from the hole.
I'd like to jump in the hole.
Do it. Do it.
That's a 6.
Your ankle hurts, but it doesn't feel like swollen or broken or anything.
Ow! That hurt.
Is everything all right
Also,
down
roll
there?
me a perception check.
Oh, I am proficient in perception. So that is not good. 6.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, well. It seems alright down here. It doesn't smell that nice, but it looks nice. Kind of.
All right. And I jump down too. 13.
You're fine.
Oh, I'm gonna take the ladder like a normal person.
What?
Yeah, I'm just. Do I have to roll?
You don't even have to roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the ladder.
I will live a life.
I'm down there.
I like him.
All right. Now, gentlemen.
Also,
This is not bad.
Oh, no. I'm just.
he's just setting up miniatures.
Right. All
Just in
right.
case you need more.
You see a long, unbroken tunnel ahead of you. How do you proceed?
Where's my guy?
Could I look around for small animals?
Yeah, I guess.
I'll
Liam,
look for this guy while you're doing that.
Argando.
Ian, AJ, is that?
Well, normally it's Ian.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. I couldn't find that one. There we go.
Okay.
Good job.
Shame. Shame on you.
That was.
All right. How do you proceed? Oh, you wanted to check for animals?
Yes, small animals of any size.
Go for it. Go for it.
We're here being king of the rats.
Man, I did rolled so poorly.
You don't see anything.
I'm gonna replace that dice.
Go for it. Yeah.
I'm gonna perception check down that tunnel.
Go for it. Go for it.
See
I will assist him in that.
things. That is a 17.
All right.
I'm gonna roll from.
Oh, more like a 18, but whatever.
17 plus.
You see a shape, straight up, a little smaller than your dwarf friend, just book it left, and out of sight.
Whoa! Did you see that, guys?
You didn't see anything.
I rolled a 17 on my perception.
You saw it too.
Okay.
I'm very confused. What?
Just.
We might want to tread carefully. There was a figure ahead.
Yeah, that
Put it
didn't.
In the
didn't look too-
sewers?
It darted to another tunnel.
shall we follow?
Probably for good reason. It
Con-
lives in the sewers.
How big are these sewers?
I don't know, let's say 10 feet tall. So like you can,
Is it big enough to fully wield my weapon?
yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take that out.
Although, as a thing here, there's like the pathway on the side, and you don't know how deep the water in the middle is, so.
Oh.
Okay, so we
I'm
are on the
definitely-
tower.
yeah.
Oh, I have a morning star, so it's kind of like a long mace. I'd like to just stick that in there and see if I can
Sure, absolutely.
See how
So
deep
that'd
it
be
is.
a perception check.
perception check.
Action rolls 1, drops sword.
Does that technically
Ten.
poison
It
his
looks
blade?
like it's about a 5-6 foot drop.
Okay.
So there, maybe you would drown if no one else was there, but also you come back up, your mace is covered in filth.
Yeah, I figured it would be that way. I'm fine with it though. I'm a druid.
Does it do poison damage now?
No, it just smells really bad.
I do smell damage. Only to myself though.
Yep. No, I wouldn't be that much of an asshole. Anyway,
Let's
proceed
follow.
forward.
Also,
Yeah.
I want to be in the okay, he's first, so
I'm fine with being first.
well, because you went down the hole first.
Right.
So like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Fine with
Okay.
me.
I draw my bow, ready for anything.
So you're readying an action for
Oh, he's just taking.
I'm
his-
just-
He's just
I
taking
have my
his bow.
weapon.
general
out.
movement.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you.
I looked to him. Do not shoot me with that thing.
Me? Shoot you?
No, accidentally.
I'm ignoring them completely, by the way.
You proceed to a fork in the road.
Oh.
There's the direction the thing went, and you see movement from the right.
I'd like to point towards.
You fire your bow
Oh.
because you were readying it for anything. It was a rat.
Oh, hold on, hold
Did
on.
I hit it?
Did he hit it?
Yeah.
Damn it! Hold on. Can I go see if the rat is still alive?
I mean, it looks pretty bad from here, but sure.
Okay, I'd like to run up to the rat.
Sure. Roll me a.
You need more arrows.
God, what would that be? Wisdom?
Yeah,
Which is
Or
like your
probably.
thing.
You got
so
arrows
Yeah.
for days like me.
that's my thing. God damn it! 6.
It's really dead.
Wow.
Like, I won't even say you could. It's really, really
I-
dead.
It's really.
Because I still have
fucking dead.
200 arrows. Arrows on top of arrows on top
How
of
are you
arrows.
carrying all of the arrows and not making any
Pockets.
noise?
Well, they're in shots.
Can I recover my arrow?
You are like the worst
I won't
rogue
even make you
ever.
roll.
Every time you
Yes,
sneak
you
by,
have
you
to
just
roll
hear.
back.
Well, I'm not
all
meant
the
to be
arrows.
sneaky. I'm meant to be like on the battlefield, kicking shits.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm not a sneaky type of boy. I'm a
What's
like,
your
that's
AC,
what
by the
Raven's
way?
for.
yeah. Huh? Yeah.
What's your AC, by the way?
My AC?
Yes.
But I can't be surprised.
Armor
Is
class.
something attacking me?
Armor class.
Just tell me your armor class.
It's
please.
15.
Cool. You narrowly dodge as a small projectile goes past your head
From the right?
from the left.
Oh, yep.
Oh, so would that be going at me?
No, it hits the ground a few feet after it
Oh.
whizzes past Eon's head.
Going from the left or the
Going from the left.
So okay.
Did we notice it?
He noticed it,
Okay.
and
I
mean,
probably went.
I assume he catches you up.
Yeah.
I'm probably more
Wait, can I
this
try to
dead
catch
rat.
the
It's already on the ground,
arrow?
and it's not an arrow.
I would.
What is it?
It's a small rock.
I would like, as
Oh,
this is
hell
happening,
no.
I'd like to find some things to construct a small raft for this rat.
Okay.
He's gonna like
Ask the
"You're
party.
early."
Ask because like your alternatives are building a raft out of fecal matter.
Do you have any twigs or feathers or something that
You
would
could
float?
probably sling together a rat-sized raft out of some arrows.
I'm going to ignore him and look. I'm going to perception check where, the
come
cavern
on.
to the left.
Something just tried to attack me. We don't have time for this.
Oh,
That's
really?
a 13.
Yes. Something just threw a rock past my face.
I'm
You don't say
storing.
anything.
If you can keep the rat.
I'm storing the
and
rat
we'll,
in my jacket.
We'll bury it when we get done with this.
All right.
Once you get your soul back, which you seem
Man.
oddly not.
So you don't
Frightened
see
by-
anything.
I mean, I'm immortal. Why would I care?
but there's still that projectile on the ground.
That means if
Guys,
someone were to bury you, you just eternally lay there in pain.
excuse
You know what?
me,
That's a good point.
guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Where do you think that rock came from?
Oh,
I
yeah.
just checked the cavern over there, and there's nobody. Not even that figure.
Dude, we're
I
in
mean,
a sewer. There's
It
rocks
is
everywhere.
another part of the sewer, not a cavern, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But a rock was thrown.
let's go.
Rocks
over-
just don't go flying around.
I mean, they
I
do
don't
it
think.
with magic.
They might. You never know.
Are we just going to forget about it?
No, we're gonna
Yep,
go to
pretty
investigate
much.
it. We're gonna go to the left.
I'm gonna forget about it.
Okay, well,
Says you.
we're gonna go to the left.
And I assume same marching order.
Yep,
Yeah, pretty much.
we're definitely.
As I'm walking along, I'd like to cast a spell.
Go for it.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Sure.
That's not a good
Nope.
roll. Okay, I see nothing.
I mean,
I-
depending on what your pluses are.
It's +2.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't.
All right, well, that was a waste of a spell slot.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyway, so you keep proceeding along this way,
Yes.
Yeah. As you move forward, you almost like hear a dead space behind you, and let's. And another projectile comes whizzing back from where you just were.
Does it hit?
No, it missed. I mean, I assume a 16. That misses, or does it hit?
Oh, it very much hits.
That, yeah.
My armor class is 11.
We shouldn't have said
I have
anything.
very light armor.
Oh no.
Since I can't be
All right, roll me a
surprised, can I
con
make
save,
an
please?
Okay.
attempt to grab the projectile?
It's
before it
already
hits
hit him.
Oh, yeah, it's.
That's 50.
Cool. You feel this force come over you, like almost like your body's seizing up, but you manage to shake it off.
You okay there?
I don't even know. I just heard it. Like, it wasn't even sound. It was like the lack of it.
Could I
Right behind me.
pick up that rock that hit him and
Absolutely.
I
just
felt like I was
investigate
getting
it?
paralyzed.
Not
Sure,
casting any
sure.
spells or anything.
Oh, by the way, as soon as you touch it, give me a con save.
Ah, shit.
3. And then +2.
Your dwarf friend, like, immediately goes stiff and falls over. You are completely paralyzed.
Oh boy.
Where does he fall over?
Like on the.
Don't
ground. I'm
dwarves
not
have
gonna be that
something
much of an
against-
So
asshole.
I picked up the rock and just went
Okay.
solid.
I didn't want to like save him from sewer water.
No one wants to dive into poo gas.
Don't dwarves have a thing against paralysis?
Against poison.
Poison.
This isn't poison.
It is poison.
Is it? Oh well,
I
then
mean-
I have advantage on this.
I might be showing my hand a bit too much on that one, but it is poison.
That mean-
I do have advantage on this one then.
All right, then go for it.
Son of a bitch.
Nope.
Still poison.
Nope.
Can I?
Better dice.
Okay, can I investigate to see if it's poison and then?
Not without touching it, and look what happened to your friend.
I mean, I
You want to
have.
look?
Do I have gloves?
Did it come
If
from
you have
behind
like
again?
gloves, yes, it came from. So
I'm pretty sure as someone who
the first shot came from the left.
Yep.
It's a T bend here. The first
Yep.
shot came from the left. The second shot came from roughly where you guys just were.
Okay.
I am going to.
still
I'm
see
going to
and
grab
hear
it. I'm going to
everything?
go. I'm going to duck.
You
Duck
can,
down.
yeah, you are basically completely conscious.
I'm gonna make an
You just
invest-
can't move.
I'm going to make an investigation check on him without touching. Well,
Then do so with disadvantage.
but since I have advantage on anything regarding poison, would that cancel each
Then
other out?
it,
And
yeah,
it's just
then
a
it would just
normal
be a
roll.
normal check.
Okay.
Okay.
16.
Why is everybody rolling so much better than I am? I've gotten fucked.
Here, use this one.
It looks like some sort of contact paralysis point. Like touching it soaks it into your skin, and that's how it gets you.
How long would it take to cock up an anti-poison with my kit?
Wow,
In
we're
your
in danger.
experience, poisons like this only last a minute to 5 minutes.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm not taking any damage, am I?
No, you're just.
Okay, we just
paralyzed.
we
I'm
have.
gonna turn around and look in the direction
I'm
where that came from.
I'm going to ready a.
course.
I'm going to ready a dodge action and start making a, an anti-poison.
Okay.
Because if we all get hit, I want to be able to like put it in myself, pretend to be still. This is only going to last a minute to 5. It should wear off momentarily. I just want to make sure we don't all end up with it. You can't even die, so okay.
As you two turn around, a small figure drops from the ceiling and starts stabbing at your neck.
Can I punch it off of him?
Just a sec. We gotta roll them damage first.
Oh no. Wait, onto me or onto him?
Onto him.
Okay. Because I did ready a dodge.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Six
Just
damage.
standing
6
there like
damage.
this while making
It misses almost anything vital, but it does get some action in your chest.
Alright.
Or some stab wounds.
Can I... What? Do I see what it is?
It looks small and lizardy, but it's kind of hard to tell because it's currently trying to claw your friend's face off.
Oh, fuck, it's a kobold.
It's gonna be a
If
kobold.
it's a fucking kobold.
But so, what do you want to do about it?
I'm going to grab its head and smash it into the wall.
Oh.
Alright.
Like to knock it unconscious,
Just
not to
roll
kill
me
it.
a strength on that if you would be so kind.
Okay, and I can switch my
going to
strength with my...
For your agility, yes.
You're going to demolish this thing's skull. You know that, right?
No, non-lethal damage. I'm just... I want to
you
knock
can
it
roll some
unconscious.
damage if you want.
Yeah. 18.
Like, you get it close enough that you actually feel its scales, but it manages to, like, dodge out of the way, dive directly into the water, and swim away.
No!
Did I, by any chance,
I-
see what it was when I grabbed, like...
Do I have a chance to shoot this thing?
At disadvantage, yeah, sure.
Okay. That's 15. Oh, okay, that's more like
I mean, you might have hit it, but it doesn't come back up to the surface.
oh.
We could roll
I
it
would
down.
like to chase after it.
No!
Which direction did it go?
Can I
It
grab...
went to the
It went,
left.
it went into the water.
Well, I mean, not in the water, but I want to like.
But you can
Along
go
this-
left to try and follow it.
I'm going to grab your shoulder to keep you from doing it, because we have to wait till he can move.
Oh, you can take him with you.
Like, we can touch him without getting...
Oh, no, it's just the rock that's poisoned. You can pick him up, sling him over your
Oh!
shoulder.
Come out with this
Am I
weight.
just still holding the rock?
I mean, you could try and roll a contact to drop it. A con check, but like your muscles seized up, so you're stuck in the position you were in. When
So it just keeps on re-poisoning.
I'd like to
I'm not
drop.
going to be that much of an ass.
I'd like to drop the rock if I can. 13.
You just barely manage it, but it slides out of your hand into the poop water.
Dang it, I was going to
Alright.
see if I could put it on my crossbow. Just,
I grabbed the arm that you used to grab me, and I was like, "Come on, we gotta get this thing."
let's go. We were...
You can grab him along the way.
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
All right. So, I will make some adjustments.
Oh, Lord.
Next tunnel over is basically a straightaway.
So they're just dragging me along the ground.
Yes. Well, I mean, over your shoulder, but I can't really do that with mages.
I have him draped across my back, so if anything
Like
tries
a
to
lamb?
shoot my back, it's gonna hit him and not me.
I love and hate that so
That's
much.
exactly what he can't die, and he's already paralyzed, so I'm using meat shield all the way.
Also, because you're slightly slowed down carrying your drunk friend, you're a little
Yeah.
bit ahead of them.
Okay.
Can you roll me a dex save, please?
Oh.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
That is a 13.
You just manage to get out of the way as you trip a tripwire, and a giant wall with like shivs affixed to it, like those trap doors in Skyrim, swings out and just about gores you.
Do I like stop before it happens, or do I like,
Exactly.
jump on? Okay.
Yeah, you like Matrix stop. Also, roll me a perception check.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a 9. Wait, 8.
You don't know for certain, but it kind of looks like the shivs affixed to this thing have a similar poison goop on them as the rock that hit your friend over there.
Whoa, guys,
Can I investigate the
there's
trap?
traps.
Absolutely.
I'm keeping him on me.
As he's doing that, can I roll to try to move my hand a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
just the fingers.
Yeah, a 14 or a 16 if you had Constitution.
You can move your fingers.
Okay, I'd like to move my fingers into this position.
I wonder how you'd react to me breaking. I'm not going to actually break your finger, but.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to investigate. And since it's poison, I have advantage?
Go for it.
Okay. Never mind, that's a 20. That's a nat 20. Don't even
Yeah.
need to roll. Should I?
It's it might be derived from different ingredients, but it looks like some of the poisons you learned to use back in your training days. And it looks like it paralyzes a foe for about a minute. It's mostly just to get the drop on someone.
Okay, this poison was not meant to kill. It was meant to, for ambush purposes. It paralyzes for about a minute.
Speaking of which,
I-
you know that thing where your foot's asleep?
Yeah.
You're feeling that over your entire body, which in
So,
this case means it's
it's-
slowly wearing off.
Okay, so I can kind of move again.
Yeah, you get a very clumsy range of motion.
How's that anti-venom that I've been mixing for this poison going?
I roll me a thing with disadvantage to see if you can mix while you run.
Damn it.
And have
Wait,
me
wait,
draped over your back at the same time.
With disadvantage, but I have advantage, so it's just
So
normal.
it cancels out.
Yeah.
Yes.
9. Plus
It-
proficiency, so 11.
It looks like it'll take the poison like a shorter amount of time to wear off than it will to have you make the antidote.
Well, because I'm making it just because, like, if all 3 of us were to get hit with it at once, I want to try to, like...
Oh yeah, then go for it.
Okay.
In that case, give me one more intelligence check.
Okay. It hit the thing,
No,
but I guess
that's your roll.
it's a 1.
Oof.
You think this is the right antidote? you're pretty sure?
Wait, was I rolling the intelligence check with disadvantage?
That was just to see. To see how many samples of antidote you get.
Would I
So I guess
roll
you
that
can roll
because
one
I
more
have
time
advantage?
because advantage. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. 9 plus
You got 2
2, which
samples
is
of
11.
antidote.
Okay. Thank God for advantage rolls.
You are an asshole.
I'm gonna give you 1. I'm gonna say
Okay.
this is an antidote.
See, it's funny you should mention that. Can you roll me a dexterity save?
this is an antidote.
Oh, that is a modified 23.
Ooh.
A lasso
A lasso.
out of the water and just misses getting you.
Since I can't be surprised, would I have possibly enough reaction time to grab the lasso
it's
and pull
just
it
on the ground now.
up?
Like it looks
Okay.
like they're trying to retract it, but it's slow. You don't even have to roll. You can try and grab it.
Drop me.
I would like to grab it too.
Drop
Absolutely,
me.
go for it.
Drop
So
me.
we both grab at the same time.
Drop me.
Can we pull?
I have gloves.
Drop
Yeah,
me.
as soon as you grab it, it goes limp. Like they dropped it as soon as you picked it up.
Darn it.
I'd like to try to slump off of AJ's shoulders.
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay, I can just
You
walk
have
around now.
regained full motion. Yeah.
Okay, good. Ow.
Can I? How gross is this lasso?
It was
It
soaking
looks
in
like
poop
it's been.
water.
I mean, yeah, there's that. But besides that, it looks like it's been made out of some sort of lichen or fungus,
Yeah.
like woven out of that. But it doesn't seem to be affecting either of you.
I'm not
lichen.
going to. I was just gonna like if
Moss
it
rope,
if it was a normal
Very classy.
rope, I was gonna keep it. But
very green.
Very green, very classy.
Can I investigate the water?
Sure. But do so with disadvantage because it's poop water.
that's fair.
I don't think I can
I'm
get
happy.
worse than a 2, so.
Yes, you can. It's
How
called a one.
tantalizing! It looks like you could take a nice swim.
I'm going to.
You know, the sewer water doesn't look all that bad.
I wouldn't.
It's very bad. I think the fumes are getting to you.
Okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing, but should we not be focused on finding the dead bodies rather than chasing around these little things that are clearly more adept at evading us than we are them?
I don't know. I want to play whack-a-mole with these things.
You know what?
It's kind of hard to ignore them when you get paralyzed.
Eh, animals do their thing.
So, let's hide. Let's tie him with rope. Hide.
Can I hear this?
No, I'm saying this to you too.
Roll a. Okay. He's
I'm
saying this. To
like
all
I'm
of you.
proposing a plan to the group. If we tie you up in a way that you can easily get out, but it looks like you're tied up as a decoy, and then we do stealth somewhat decently. So we
Actually,
hide, and then they come and get you, and
You
then
know
we
what?
follow them.
I'd like to say this in a whisper, so that anything surrounding us might not hear it.
Yeah,
Of course.
Like I'm saying it,
Yeah.
so we
So,
can hear it,
hang
but
on.
like
That's actually not a bad plan because I can talk to the animals. If they're animals, I can talk to them and maybe convince them not to attack us.
All right.
I was thinking, because when they take you, we'll follow, and then we'll see where they've been taking people.
I
That
also
could
think
be the main disappearance.
I also think you should give me a couple arrows.
What's your AC, by the way?
14.
There's a javelin in your shoulder, buddy.
Ow!
Is there anything connected to that javelin?
No, it's just
Is it?
they're just trying to wear you down.
Ow!
Nope.
Okay.
I am
Ow!
going. Can I take it and throw it back at them in the direction?
But you're just gonna rip it out of my shoulder?
Sure. Roll a strength check.
Ow!
Carefully.
Roll a strength check.
No, don't do that. Don't roll a strength check. It's in my shoulder.
Can I roll a medical
You
strength?
could roll a medical if you want to try and extract it.
I want to
carefully.
extract it carefully, but also quick enough to throw it back.
You do realize you have to.
Use a medical check to extract it without hurting, or a strength check to throw it back at them. One or the other.
While he's carefully taking out a spear,
This isn't gonna go.
can
off
I
me.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it.
can I see whatever is attacking us?
Oh, you can try.
I'm gonna try. That's modified 20.
Yeah, you hear a faint sploosh as it dives back into the water and
God.
like swims out of sight.
How big is the javelin?
Actually, it would almost be like great bow size, like.
Oh, it's so
Ow!
adorable.
How thick is it? Is it like just okay? So I'd like to try the proper extraction method to get rid of this. I'd like to.
Also, 6 points of damage.
Okay, I gotta remember how much hit points I have. AJ, can I borrow a piece of paper and a pencil for a second?
I don't have either of
Oh
those.
gosh.
There we go.
Thanks, a pencil. That's my
I
favorite.
don't have spare paper.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Go for it.
No, on the back.
on the back.
On
Yeah,
his,
I know.
that's his character.
just
give this-
temporarily.
I'll give that back to him so he can use
Here,
All right.
Oh, there we go.
that. Oh, perfect.
that,
Here,
that
take
just
that back.
just not on the side that has the editing notes. So the side that has the picture drawn.
Got it.
That was his concept art
points
for
of damage. That's
That was Dylan's
Dylan.
idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
Guys, I think we better enact this plan quickly.
I'd like to push the javelin out.
They seem
the
to
back
really hate-
and
Oh,
then
it
remove
hasn't gone all the way through. It's just lodged itself in your shoulder.
Oh, so it wouldn't be like embedded.
Wait, it's not embedded?
It's embedded. It just hasn't gone all the way through. Like you couldn't
Well,
push it back out.
If
Push
I
it
pull
through,
it
do
out,
more
I'm just gonna end up tearing my shoulder apart. You're supposed to, when you get an arrow stuck in you, you're supposed to push it all the way through.
You can try.
Oh no.
It's going to be a strength check.
Okay, I'd like to push it through.
Strength.
Don't. 20.
You push it through.
And do.
It does another 8 damage, but
Son of a
it's
bitch.
out at this point. Well, I mean, because they're basically getting hit by it twice.
Yep, I'm good with
Wouldn't
that.
it have less damage because it's not having force? It's more of
I
a...
just rolled.
Dude, I pushed it through the other side
Yeah.
of my body. I have no complaints about the amount of damage I took
I rolled
there.
the same damage die twice.
It's metal as fuck.
I just look in amazement.
You better.
That's impressive.
None of them decide to help you.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Do,
All right, I'd also like to look for other small animals.
do you have like a health
ahead.
potion you want to pop? Or
I don't have any health potions.
we should probably give him.
Small animal check. That's a 1.
You know what? For story's sake, I'll give you this one.
Oh,
You don't sense any wildlife, like, at all,
Oh,
to an odd degree.
this is a disappointment, but
How much you want to bet
what?
it's going to be goblins again? I say to
Hold on. This is strange.
Yes?
Normally, you'd expect there to be rats, but we've only seen the one, and I'd like to hold up the dead rat.
Can I make an an arcane? I'll just do a basic investigation.
Also, give me some arrows. I want those.
Do you have anything to use arrows with?
Yes. Just give me an arrow.
I'm not giving you anything.
Do you have what do you have?
Rat.
No, like for arrows.
Oh, a rat. I have no ranged weaponry. I intend to use it for another purpose.
Guys, you've got to be kidding me right
Okay,
now.
we will
are
figure out
currently
the
under
rat.
attack.
Give me an
Later.
arrow. I just want one.
Investigation for the rat. It was in the 13.
What's your 2 armor classes?
14.
11.
Cool. You managed to dodge. Yay. Net, like, looks like it was flung from the ceiling from this time behind you, gets you, and you 2 watch as he's now being dragged off into the poop water.
I told you so!
All right, that's enough.
But
I'm-
you can, like, try and follow after him if you'd like.
Into the water?
No, but, like, you can see is roughly where he's going. He's
I'm-
relatively buoyant.
So he's gonna float.
He's gonna float, but he's going, so whatever you're
I'm-
doing, you're gonna do it quick.
I would like to
I-
shout and comment. All right, that's enough. If you want us dead so badly, come out and fight us.
Performance check, please.
Oh boy, I'm not good at performance.
Wouldn't that be intimidation more than an
If you want to
performance?
roll intimidation, but
It
that would make
really
them
doesn't
shit their
matter.
pants in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not like
And
to
that
roll
would still be
intimidation.
charisma.
I am going to.
Oof.
I'm gonna cut the rope with a dagger so he
A
doesn't.
9.
Can
You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna cut before it gets
All right.
dragged into shit water. I'm
He
gonna
is
cut
being
it.
dragged. You'll have to move up and then roll with disadvantage to try and get him back.
That's fine.
well, I'm just squirming like a burrito that's alive. Just ah!
I'm
Like a
gonna.
worm on a hook. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have
basically.
my scythe out, so I'm gonna just try to like.
He's a couple feet ahead of you at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're just going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Is it? Wait, he's being dragged by a rope?
through
He's
the
in
water.
the net.
in the
Which
water. Is he already?
being he's
is-
in the net.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he already in the
Hang
water?
on.
Yes.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
just gonna follow it.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan. Why don't you follow it?
Get me out of here!
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
let's follow it.
let's follow it.
Can I strength check against the net?
You can absolutely try.
Well, because my thing was like, if he gets poop water on himself, he's gonna be upset with me. But if he's already covered in poop
Oh,
water,
he's already-
there's nothing I can do for him at that
14.
point.
He's already actually up an actual shit creek without any actual paddles.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we think that he's in any
Close your
danger
mouth.
at this point, or is he just being dragged along?
Not at this point, but you probably don't want to find out what they're going to do to him.
Okay, well then
Well, we're
in
gonna
that case,
follow him.
In
But
that
you
case,
do manage to cut yourself out of the net.
oh okay.
Okay.
I'd probably get out of
Hold
that
on.
water, but
Is the net? If he cuts himself out of the net and the net's like
Is it
still there,
still
is it
going?
still
Floating?
is it still going?
Oh yeah, no, they drag it away at this point.
Oh, okay, but
Can we still
can
follow
I
it?
do something before they drag it away?
You can try, but roll with disadvantage.
oh,
Okay, never mind. Then I won't. If I won't bother.
what if I can assist him?
By the way, 2 javelins are coming at you from roughly where it looks like the guy's dragging.
Have
the
we
nets
caught
would
up
be.
with him yet?
Yes.
Can I try to catch one of those javelins with my?
Like they're aiming at him. You
Yeah,
would
are
have
we-
to dash in front of him
That's
Are we
fine.
just not seeing these guys because it's too dark, or?
because they're far away.
Because we have
But
dark.
what about the
vision.
one? What about the one that dropped on him? Did we see him?
It scampered away into the poop water. These could be the same ones you're
Okay.
They are
Stupid poop
using.
water.
I think we all have dark vision.
Yeah, we are.
They're using guerrilla tactics on you.
Yeah.
Can I try to grab? So I dash in front and I.
You can grab one.
Well, I dash to the side and try to grab one.
You can
and
grab one,
toss
but
it
you will
back.
be taking the damage for it.
Well, I just like the.
So
hilts.
they're kind of out of the water. Like, they're like, "Wah."
Best you can tell, but again, it's
Like what I'm trying to do in one fluid motion is dash in front because I was pretty much next to him, so I dash in front, grab the hilt, and throw it back.
You'd need more like mass and momentum to stop it from doing any damage.
Even if I like just the hilt gonna do damage.
It'd still hit him.
It
like
already
grabbing
has
it.
hit.
No, like grabbing it wouldn't stop it. It would just slow it down slightly, and it would already have hit him by that point. So like,
Aren't these
So you can
pretty-
either take the hit from me or not take the hit.
No, I'm
from
not
me.
trying to take the hit. What I was trying to do is grab it midair, and like throw
But
it
it's
back.
not going to work.
Okay.
You don't have the momentum.
like by the time you get up to him, it will basically already have hit him, unless you get in front of the javelin.
Can I try to block it with my scythe?
You could try. Give me a strength check.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
You get one,
Okay.
Okay.
and the other one does 8 damage.
Awesome.
That's,
And I
better,
went-
that's
would-
better than.
As it lodges itself in what might be your kidney.
I would like to.
I was planning on selling one of those.
I would like to cast a spell. I'm gonna say, you there, come here, quickly, and I'm gonna pull a feather out of my pocket and cast Enhance Ability.
Okay.
Can I get my pencil?
4 plus whatever.
Okay. What does that do to me?
It's Wisdom, so it's a 6. And I'm going to enhance you with Bear's Endurance. Target has advantage on Constitution checks. It also gains 2d6 temporary hit points, which are lost when the spell ends.
2d6.
Yes.
And you're giving that
I'm
to
giving
him.
that to him. Yes.
Not the fellow who has a javelin. This kid. Hey, you're the player. It's not my place to tell you what to do.
I'm giving it to him.
Nah,
2
logs were clear.
6. So do I roll those or does he roll those?
Do I roll them? Here.
yeah, I guess you roll. It's your spell.
Yeah.
Am I upright at this
You
point?
gain 5
You
hit
are
points.
upright.
Huh?
5 extra.
I would like to shoot one of them.
Cool. Aim with disadvantage, but yeah. Actually, tell me, where are you aiming specifically?
Wait, with the
Where
spear
are
in
they?
your belly, you're.
You'd have to roll a perception check.
Could I do both?
No. You have to roll a perception check and then shoot if you want to try and get an idea of where they are.
Can I roll a perception check?
I mean, you could roll one or you could assist him.
Could I assist him by rolling a perception check?
He'd just get advantage
All right,
if you're
I'll
assisting.
Well, because I think what he's trying to say is like, can he
Tell
roll
him.
a perception?
Like,
and tell
can
him?
I perceive where they are and point for him to shoot?
Oh, sure. Like as a way to do this quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like spot for him.
Yeah.
Sure. Go for it. Go for it.
That way he actually has time to shoot.
So I rolled a 10. That's a lot of rolls.
How many of
Okay.
these guys are there? Holy crap.
Oh God.
You spot one.
I point at it.
I'm going to shoot it.
There.
All right. You spot two.
And there.
On the left and right sides of the, like, it looks like these things are shotgunning, like spreading themselves out as much as possible to avoid being hit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pointing at both sides.
Can I?
You
Can I
have
throw?
time to shoot at one.
Can I throw a dagger at the left?
Whichever one he is not shooting
Okay.
at, you could try and.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the one on the right.
So I'll hit the one with the left. Actually, you know, I'm going to use a spell.
That's a modified 11.
Like, you almost watched this thing fucking Matrix dodge
No!
under your arrow.
Can we see
wait,
what
wait.
it is?
It looks vaguely goblinish, but
Fuck, it's
but,
goblins.
Damn it, it's goblins.
but more scaly.
Oh, wait.
Scaly goblins.
Would it look like an animal of any kind?
Kind of looks lizardy beyond that.
Okay, well then I might cast a spell
wait.
here.
I'm the one that
I'm
I
not
have-
sure it's an animal. It's walking upright. It's holding weapons.
Well, some animals.
Isn't
walk
every
upright.
living
Until
thing
the
an
rise
animal?
of the apes, but go for it if
Well,
you want.
there's the Kenku. They're animals still,
I
right?
have a thing I can do.
Instead of
Racist.
I'm gonna hit instead of throwing a dagger at the one I'm hitting, I'm gonna cast magic missile.
All right, go for it.
So
So
again, what are the stats for
So
magic
you shot it.
missile?
I believe it's
I got it.
3d6s.
I can look it up.
3d6.
That sounds about right though. That's
yeah, it's-
magic missile right here.
Magic missile.
Magic missile. 3 glowing darts. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1.
So
1d4 plus 1.
d4s.
So
If you
that
cast
would
this, if you
be
cast it using
dirty
a
deeds.
second level or higher, the spell creates 1 more dart for each slide.
so I'm
that
casting
would
it
be dirty deeds
first level.
done cheap. Here you go, friend.
Magic missile.
So this is 3. Oh my! Why can't I pick these up?
4, 1,
4,
2.
1, 2.
Who here has seen scanners? it's tomatoed against the tunnel wall.
Ow!
These things are not very sturdy.
Does it go in 1 hit?
Yes.
Oh well, then
basically.
he can direct the other 2 to different targets, can't he?
I mean,
it's
okay,
true.
I thought you were directing them all at once.
Well, I do
yeah, we
want.
kind of pre-decided that.
But if
Okay,
but
yeah.
if the first one popped him, can I
I
switch him
popped
there?
it. I popped it under the assumption that you were directing all the darts.
Oh,
at
yeah.
Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range, which is
Oh,
120
yeah.
feet. So
Yeah,
you
it'll,
could
if it popped,
technically.
yeah,
But yeah, let's see.
yeah. I'll
You
three
popped
hit it.
one, and I assume you wanted to try your spell thing on the other one.
No,
I mean, if they
I
have
won't- I won't
intelligence
try to
under
speak
5,
to
you
him.
could.
I'm not sure he's an animal. So.
I mean, what consists an animal?
Yeah,
Aren't we
that's kind of
animals?
that's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, are these things? Would these things be classified as
The
animals?
thing that separates animals from people is under what circumstances they're willing not to wear pants.
You know what? Are they wearing pants?
They're wearing like loincloths.
All right,
Dang it! If they cover
Wow.
their genitals, they're probably
Are they
not
still
animals.
here, or
Nope, they're gone.
they're probably
Like you
somewhat.
decided
It's okay.
not to cast a spell, and in that time, it skedaddled.
Well, we still have this
I
pancake
wasn't
one,
going to
so let's
cast
see what
anything
it is.
useful, anyways.
I mean, you can check it out if you want.
You
I'm
know
staying
things
far
about
away from that
animals.
thing.
You seem to
I'm
be
not
a-
sure these are animals.
Well,
That's the
we have a
problem.
dead one here. Investigate it.
Oh yeah, I can.
You
Can I investigate it?
with disadvantage, yes, because it's basically paste.
Oh, okay.
Can I assist him?
But that would just equal it out to a normal
Yeah,
investigation.
that's what I
I
want
want
to
to keep a
do.
watch out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
I still have a dodge action
Okay,
ready.
so-
none of them have tried to attack
Assist
me.
me in this.
Yet. Yeah, okay.
That's an 18 plus wisdom, I'm guessing.
Looks like a kobold.
Or a kobold?
yeah.
Would animal handling be added?
No.
Okay. Nope.
I mean, could you animal handle a goblin?
Probably.
Maybe if they were a pack of ferals, but these seem to be organized.
Yeah, they're pretty organized. I wouldn't assume that these are animals.
The minute kobolds.
I feel like one of my ancestors is shrieking, "Fucking kobold!"
And one of my ancestors is going, I'm sorry!
My ancestor doesn't forgive yours.
Is there?
No, these aren't animals. These are pretty intelligent beings, I would say. They're using guerrilla tactics against us, even.
And
say
they
we-
smash. Let's dash them.
I mean, we could.
I say we use the same tactics. Use you as bait.
I don't like this plan. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Is there any foliage or anything like that
We're in
nearby?
the sewers.
I am
There's-
foliage. I'm a
There's the
druid.
poop.
Wait. I can.
Could I
Hang
hide
on.
in poop
As
water?
a cantrip, I think, maybe. Let me look at my.
Roll.
No, I'm going to grab him before he
Roll
even
dex
like I
with-
I see him trying to do this, and I want to grab
Roll a
him to
strength
stop
against
him.
his.
Okay.
Hang
or,
on. Actually, do you want to cover?
Oh, he's already asked
I'm-
to roll for it.
he's-
I'm gonna let him.
Never mind.
Okay.
gonna let him.
I'm doing this for your sake.
This is Dex, so that is 14.
14 against your.
Against my 19 normally, but I add.
You could choose to fight it.
Yeah, so that's a 22.
While they're doing
I'm
this,
not gonna
can I
try
look
that.
for like moss on the walls?
I was like, you can try to.
Sure.
I'm like,
Okay,
think
sure.
about what you're doing.
I'd like to look for moss.
Sure.
I don't like this anymore.
Don't.
You get
dive
like a
in
good
there.
handful.
No.
All right.
Like if this was Doobie, you'd have
dive in there, they
enough
win.
for a good time.
Okay, I'd like to cast Druidcraft on it then, and I'd like to throw it on the ground as I'm doing it.
All right. So what are you gonna do with that?
essentially, I just want it to grow into foliage for him to hide in.
Sure.
The one little
14.
patch.
All right. You get You wouldn't rely on it to block anything in the event of a fight, but it could hide you
Okay,
theoretically.
there's some foliage for you.
I'm gonna type in it.
Yeah. Roll with advantage.
You're so like, yeah, saved you from the poop water.